Curious about this right now. What's up? What's up? How's it going, y'all? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. With me today, I've got the Earle brothers from Earle Sports Bets. It's Nicholas Earle. How you doing, Nick?
Not too bad. I love Wednesdays. We get the afternoon baseball in. Already off to a 2-1 start. Thank you to the Twins and thank you to the Padres. You can leave me alone, the Pirates. I don't want to talk to you right now. But other than that, off to a solid 2-1 start. Came 1 run short on the Pirates. That's why I was not happy about them. But it is what it is. We still got some night action today. Night action for today. Got plenty of action, so hopefully it's a good end to the night.
Yes, indeed. How you doing so far today, Tim?
I think I've had one play. I had Seattle like you did, and they came up a little bit short. I have the over in this Padres game, and it's 3-1 in the bottom of the eighth. So looking like a 0-2 start today, which is just fantastic. But I got some big dogs that I have on my slate, so hopefully they can go ahead and turn that around.
All right. Well, let's do some talking about a few things. We do have a special over at Picks and Parlays. You can use this link, picksandparlays.net/game time. That will save you 50% off of the Earle Sports Bets 7-day package. That's what it's going to do. Still not feeling fantastic. And don't forget to give us those thumbs up, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and also head over to Earle Sports Bets on YouTube and ring the bell for notifications over there. All right, we're going to talk. Mets are at the Marlins. Mets are a big favorite, -155, mid-sized favorite. I wouldn't call them a big favorite. They're a favorite. On the road, 7.5 is the number. Nick, what are you looking at on this one?
Yeah, the Mets are a moderate favorite. I would call them a moderate favorite on this one. And I don't understand particularly why. This Mets team has looked awful as of late. They've lost 7 of their last 10 games. They've lost 3 in a row. They've lost back-to-back games to start the series against Miami. And this is a team that's been struggling to hit right now. Michael Conforto can't get anything going in that 4 spot. And this Mets team is just overpriced here. I had the Marlins or this game priced around -120, -125 for the Mets. So seeing them at -150 is a little bit too much for this Mets team the way they're playing right now. I'm going to go with the Miami Marlins here in the first 5 innings. I think that they're able to jump on Carlos Carrasco. He's only had 1 start so far, and I feel like he can get tacked on a little bit here. He's not going to go far into the game, so this is a spot where I'm taking the Marlins first 5 here. I still don't trust the Miami bullpen, so that's why I'm going first 5 rather than full game, but I'm looking towards the Marlins here.
All right. I'm with you on that one. I like the Marlins first 5. They're one of my favorite first 5 teams. So let's hit it, especially against the Mets, who, like you said, don't quite have it all together yet. Orioles are at the Yankees, -245. The total is 9. Tim, you had a look at this one of your big doggy dogs of the day. Tell me why you like them.
You know what? I remember those fade Matt Harvey days and all that. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's gone 3 straight starts. I think it's 18 innings plus of shutout baseball.
Yep.
I don't understand. Makes no sense, but we're going to keep riding out the trend. I like the under in this game. That'll be my first big thing is I think that Matt Harvey has another solid start, and Matt Harvey has pitched well against the Yankees in his career, whether or not he was on the Mets, on the Royals, or on the Orioles. He's had solid starts against the Yankees. That being said, I'm also taking the Orioles +230 today. I got him at a +215, so I missed the line a little bit, but it's +200. So if it hits, it hits. I just feel like this is a solid spot. I know we mentioned that Orioles +200 yesterday, and they lost 13-1. But I feel like the Orioles right now have a slight pitching advantage, if that makes sense, from recent form. And I think that Baltimore can take a game against the Yankees.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. What do you think about it, Nick? Again, I would lean to a run line. I am not prepared to just jump on to an Orioles full game. I don't care if it's a +500. Actually, I would probably give it a run at a +500 with the Matt Harvey.
I give anybody
like
a run.
1.5 is what I like right now. What do you like?
I was going to say, if any baseball team is +500, I'm betting that team that day. I mean, that'd be a ridiculous price. I would hope for a plus 500 having to probably lay 2.5 runs on any given team. But yeah, looking at this matchup here, Tim touched on it. Matt Harvey's looked really good as of late. Fade Matt Harvey Day is put on pause for right now. Yeah, he's gone in his last 3 starts, 18 to 3rd innings. He only no earned runs allowed, only 10 hits. And he's had the longest shutout streak in his career, which even brings back the years with the Mets where he was dominant. And looking at the Yankees hitters against him in his career, not much success for any of these Yankees hitters. LeMahieu's 3 for 14, Rizzo's 2 for 16, Judge 1 for 3, Gallo 1 for 5, Stan's 4 for 20, 0 for 3 for Torres, 0 for 6 for Odar, and Gardner 3 for 11. Yeah, this Yankees team doesn't really hit Matt Harvey well either. I'm on the first 5 innings for the Orioles here, at adding the half a run at plus 150. And that was because I was really torn this morning on whether I was going to go first 5 under or first 5 for the Orioles. I ended up doing both, taking the half a run here, hoping that maybe it's a 0-0, 1-1 score at the end of 5 innings. And then also taking the under 5. I got plus money on both those plays. So those are the 2 plays I'm looking for that one.
All right. That's what we're talking about. So that answered KJ's question. Braves money line and team total over 4.5. It just ain't happening for the Cards tonight. I see what you did there. I like it.
You get a slow sarcastic
okay,
clap.
wait, let us finish our rundown and then we will answer questions for you. Okay, that's how we're gonna roll with this. And don't even ask us for a free pick if you're not hitting that freaking like button. Okay, don't come up in here asking. That's probably why the Orioles didn't cash, is because everyone who took that Orioles play probably didn't hit the like button, and it screwed all of us. Taking free plays, not hitting like buttons. Knuckleheads. All right, so the Astros are at the Dodgers. This is definitely like the series of, I don't know what's happening with my hair. This is definitely the series of the week for me. LA minus 200, 8.5 is the number. Scherzer's big day, and he's going against my guy Odorizzi. Nick, what's your take on it?
You think you can still hit Odorizzi's fastball?
I think I could get a piece of it. Yes. I'm not saying I'll get a hit. But
I think you guys are crazy. I think that if any of us were to step in a batter's box against a professional pitcher, we'll be lucky to get a foul tip on 100 pitches. That being said, looking at the game
with
here,
that kind of attitude, that's exactly what you're going to do.
Okay, try to win a 1-on-1 against LeBron James. It ain't going to happen. You're not even going to get a shot off.
0 times did 5'2" tall Ali say that I would ever play basketball.
Okay, and you think you can hit a major league pitcher?
Don't sign me up for that match.
Do you think you can hit a major league pitcher, though? Hitting a 95-mile-an-hour fastball is the toughest thing in sports. Prove me wrong.
I'll say
back to the game here.
I wouldn't be able to hit him.
Not with that kind of attitude.
And I played baseball for 10 years. I wouldn't be able to hit him.
All right, back to the game, though. Yeah, back to the game, though. Looking at this matchup, yeah, I understand it's Jake Odorizzi in this matchup against the Dodgers, but this is arguably the best team in baseball we're talking about, the Houston Astros, in this spot, and we're getting plus 185 on them. I think that's just a price I can't pass up. This is Max Scherzer's first start with the Dodgers, so I don't know how well it's going to go. He has looked really good. And I'd be careful right now if you guys are looking in the Cy Young market trying to bet Walker Buehler. If Max Scherzer shows up in LA and absolutely dominates, that's going to take some of the shine off of Walker Buehler being on the same team as him. So a little bit of a tidbit there for anyone looking in futures markets for that. But with this game, I'm going to take the shot here. First 5 plus 185 on these Houston Astros. I think that they jump on a little bit of a lead here. I think we can see a similar game like we saw last night, and this Dodgers team, this is a huge matchup for them, and they've shown that they can't really perform that well against winning opposition. So I like the Houston Astros here in the first 5 innings. It's a plus 190. I got a plus 185 earlier, so the line's moved a little bit against me, but I mean, I still like the price there.
Yeah, I think a lot of money is going to come in on the Dodgers today. It's that name Scherzer. And you know what? All that money coming in on Scherzer, and we've never seen him pitch in LA before. So just keep that in mind. You're betting on a name there. Tim, what do you got on this one?
Yeah, I got a pretty similar look at it. I definitely like the Houston Astros in this spot, but I think the best spot for me would be the over. You get Jake Odorizzi, which you know what you're going to get from him. You're going to get about 4 or 5 innings worth of pitching. He's going to allow 2 to 3 runs, and you're probably going to, and then you got to get to the bullpen. On the other side, you get Max Scherzer, who is making his first start for this Dodgers team. And I think he struggles on his first start. I think it's a lot of pressure. And yeah, I know he's played in a World Series and everything, but this is playing for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah. So I think he gets tagged up. Keep in mind, these are 2 of the best offenses in the league. So I definitely think that the over is going to be my play for this one. I got it at an over 9. It's actually dropped to an 8.5. So not sure how I feel about that one, but yeah, I definitely like the over in this one, and it would definitely be a lean towards the Astros with that huge plus 187 price tag on one of the best teams in baseball. That seems a little off.
And I could see it ticking down too for public money coming in on the Scherzer name also, because that's a lot of times what happens is the public sees that, they see this is what we think is going to happen, and sometimes it goes that I don't, it's one of those things. He could have a great game. He could also not have a great game, but he just moved. He switched cities. A lot of stuff just happened with him. And I say all the time, pitchers are head cases. Scherzer may take chances that could cost him. I like Astros over 3.5. Yeah, we already talked about Harvey Allen. We're pausing Matt Harvey Day. He took the Yankees under the team. You have to write team total, Alan. This is the 3rd time you've done this today, because what you're telling me right there is you think the Yankees first 5 is 3.5, and it's not. It's a 5. So Yankees team total under 3.5 first 5. Anyway, so that's that. So, and then we do have one more play on some Olympic basketball, and then we'll go through y'all's. We'll do a recap, and we'll go through any questions that you guys have about games tonight. So Nick, you've been rocking the Olympics basketball. We're going to talk Slovenia at France. I know you got the 18-1. I got it at 14-1. We think Slovenia wins the gold. They're minus 2.5 tonight. 174.5 is the total. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm absolutely on Slovenia in this matchup here. I think that this is definitely a good matchup for them. The way that this France team is going to play defense is going to leave Doncic open for many threes. They play more of post defense where they're going to eliminate the 2. And this is a Slovenia that's a really good three-point shooting team. So eventually I could see the Slovenia team running away with this game. These teams have both looked really good throughout the Olympics. Slovenia, I've cashed all 4 tickets so far on betting Slovenia. I had them against Argentina. They were minus 7.5. That one cashed. I had them minus 20.5 against Japan. I had the money line against Spain. I had them minus 13.5 against Germany. Cashed all those. I think they continue to cash here tonight. I think they cashed the entire tournament. I think they win gold because I'm loving that 18-1 price, especially if they win this game. They'll be a plus 250 against the United States, where I'm having 18-1 in my back pocket. Yeah, I like Slovenia in this matchup. I think Luka Doncic has a crazy good game here. Maybe look at a Luka prop if those are available on your book as well.
Gustavo goes saying, let's go. Alamo just came in here to talk smack about y'all liking Matt Harvey. Then he's going to talk smack to me about if I had the under for both teams, I would type in both names. Well, that's a waste of time when you just type in TT for team total. It is hard to figure because I don't do team totals, so I can't look them up. So don't come in here, talk crap to us when I'm sick. Okay? Okay. See, Alama's got attitude. Watch out. And by the way, it's not like he comes in here every day. You just came in here to talk smack. So now I'm going to talk smack. Adios to you, amigo. Okay, I love Alan Miles, though. He knows that I'm sick, though. So don't come in here and talk crap when you know I'm sick. All right, so Slovenia minus 2.5 is what we're doing. Now I'm talking crap. And then the other one was, where'd it go? USA and Australia. So it's USA minus 12. The total's 181. But Nick, you're waiting. You're waiting this one out. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I'm doing similar to what I did the other night when the United States played Spain. I'm waiting. This game tips off at 12:15. I will probably have my bet in around midnight. I'm going to wait for all the United States money to come in because I like Australia in this spot. And I think we're going to see some more public money on these United States because it's USA basketball. Everyone thinks they're going to run away and win this game by 25 points. This Australia team plays some really good defense, and they've proved that numerous times here. They gave up 67 points against Nigeria, only 83 against Italy, 76 against Germany, and they basically, I think they allowed less than 10 points in the fourth quarter against Argentina, where they basically ran away with that game with a 41-point win. I think that Australia keeps this game close, and I'm waiting for that money line to hit around 500, 515. So I can sprinkle a little bit of probably quarter unit on the Australia money line in this one. I think we're in for a potential upset tonight, or the United States at the very least are going to have to sweat out this game.
All right. I love grabbing all those points, especially in these kind of competition games. Give me some freaking points. Heck yeah.
But I mean, the point taking the points haven't been super successful so far in these Olympics. I'm 11-2. I believe I think most of my wins are all favorites. Like I've taken a lot of -13s, -20s, I had -40 once with the United States. Yeah, that was my first Olympic caps. I'm 11-2-1 in the Olympics, and yeah, most of those are favorites because most of them are Slovenia. But a lot of these are favorites that are coming through in the Olympic games. So yeah, favorites are cashing more often, but I think this is going to be a closer game than people expect.
Well, yeah, because now everyone's getting like eliminated out, right? Isn't that happening? Like we're not in our like first group. No, Francisco, just simply know what the line is, and nobody asked you. I did. I put you on blast. I asked everybody, "What do you think? Is he being mean to us right now?" And they were like, "Yeah, you are." All right, go ahead. Sorry. Okay, so let's do some recapping them, and then we'll answer any questions that you guys have. Don't forget, hit the like button, picksandparlays.net/game time. That's where you're going to go to get 50% off of the Earle Brothers 7-day pass. And don't forget to subscribe to them over on YouTube under Earle Sports Bets. So we talked the Mets at the Marlins. Nick is going to roll with the Marlins in the first 5. We got about +145. I saw that comment. That better not be who I think it is. Orioles are the Yankees. Yankees big favorite. Tim is going with the Orioles full game plus the 230 and under 9. Nick is doing Orioles first 5 plus the half of the run at +150, and then also taking it under 5 in the first 5. Astros at the Dodgers -200. Scherzer's first day as a Dodger. Nick's going to fade him. Take the Astros first 5 +190. Tim likes this to go over the 8.5, and then a little bit of Olympic basketball action. Slovenia at France. Nick is going to take Slovenia minus the 2.5, and USA Australia. We're going to wait for this line till about midnight, until right 15 minutes before the game starts, and take as many points as you can right there with Australia. Okay, so let me see. I know we had some Braves talk up here. AI Straglife, Giants in Toronto and Colorado Rockies. What do we think about the Giants on the run line?
I mean, I don't mind it. I personally, as I like, kind of like how Allie does these. She doesn't lay the -1.5 run lines on home teams. I don't lay minus money on a run line, and that's at on -120. So not one that I would bet, but I don't mind that line. Toronto run line, they're against Cleveland. Steven Matt's on the mound. Once again, it's a -115 for the run line. Wouldn't bet it. My personal, but I don't mind the bet. And then Colorado money line, that one you would have to run line because that's at a -170. So
okay. Dom is going he likes the Yankees going under, Yankees and the under, but he is not going to bet it though. Austin Williams. Nick, what do you think about Braves money line and the team total over 4.5? It ain't happening.
Yeah, me betting the game, it ain't happening. I have no interest in betting this game. These are two teams that are very mediocre, to say the least. Tim, you had that stat where the Braves have not won 2 games.
No, hold on. I was gonna try to, because I found I scroll through TikTok a lot, and I saw one I saw one sports one the other day where throughout the past 18 games now for the Atlanta Braves, They have failed to win 2 straight and failed to win 2 straight. So they've won, lost, zigzag the past 18 games. They won yesterday. They got to lose today.
Yeah. That's a hell of a
for
trend.
the record, that's one of the BS trends that I never use. For the record, I did not bet this. Do not go and bet this on that premise.
Wait, no, you don't use the trends where that like, oh, they're 8-2 in their last 10 games on Wednesdays in the middle of July when the temperature is 77 to 82 degrees.
No, that's very similar. But no, I personally I did not bet that game. I wanted to bring up the stat because I believe if you took $100 and then zigzagged it and rolled over your money each day, you would turn the $100 into about $2.3 million at this point. So I don't know. I thought that there was like a pretty cool thing, but I don't know.
Do we have no? That's I love that because I'm a stats person, so I like to see like little weird things like that happen. They don't.
I get a little nerdy when you see those numbers that mean absolutely nothing. But like, I get to bring this up. It's kind of cool.
I get hyped with like 4 people in the slots on the morning Woody board will all pick the same pick, and they just happen to be grouped in the same lump. I'm like, how did that happen? It blows my mind. Anyway, okay. Do we have
they're the same person.
I don't do much. Phillies and the Nationals. I don't care about either one of those teams at all.
Nope.
They're not worth my time right now. And then Red Sox, Detroit. I took Detroit under 9, and I took the money line for Detroit. Or no, I took the run line.
I have Detroit first 5, and I actually went over with the Nationals and the Phillies in this spot.
All right, so there you go. Over on the Phillies, Nats. Me and Tim both like under in Detroit. And Tim, you said you took. That was it, just the under. I took
Detroit. You took the run line. Yeah. I don't mind the Detroit bet though. What about Colorado minus 1.5? That would be how it goes. John Gray is one of the better pitchers for Colorado. I'm surprised he didn't get traded during the deadline. I don't mind that at all. Colorado's a really good home team. I think they're like 3rd or 4th in the league for home teams, and it's kind of crazy how they're that good at cores. But no, I like that. Plus, who do the Cubs have right now? Let's be honest.
Nobody.
They're getting runs right now from Ortega, Wisdom,
Patrick Wisdom, and
that's about it. And Hap, and that's about it. They got nothing right now. So no, I'm not backing Chicago. It would be Colorado run line if anything.
Okay.
Hi, Rat.
And then Houston and the Dodgers, we did go over that one already. We're just Houston. Houston under
and the over.
Under. Oh, yeah, Houston over. Houston first 5. Houston on the run line. Just any way you could take Houston.
Yep.
I definitely makes beats. And I saw
an interesting stat with the Rockies, by the way.
Okay.
The Rockies this season, as a favorite or a slight dog up to plus 105 are now 23-5.
Oh.
And if the total is 8.5 or more in that game, they're now 21-3. There's a little fun fact there.
What do we think about the Rangers?
I don't know. That I saw a lot of people during Morning Wood was all on the Angels. And that makes me very nervous if I was to bet the Angels. Personally, I have nothing on this game. I would have to go to the Rangers if anything. I'm not too big of a fan of Shohei Ohtani as a pitcher. If that helps at all. I know he's been pitching really good this year. I don't think he was an all-star pitcher. I don't think he should have started the game. It was only because he was the two-way player and all that stuff. But I'm not too big of a fan there. If anything, it has to be Rangers or nothing for me.
Okay. And then we had someone asking for home run props. Let's get these likes up, everyone. Give those thumbs up. Thumbs up for game time decision. So home run props, Lance LaRose in the chat, like Springer. Someone this morning on Morning Wood said M. Cabrera.
No, do you guys have? Cabrera could be a good one. He's at like 498 now for his career, so he's still chasing that. They're at home, and there's the people in the crowd that were able to lift up the numbers as he was keep going up. Because even Cabrera, look at like hit props or total base props for Miguel Cabrera, because he is like 30 hits away from 3,000. So,
oh wow,
he's gonna have this is a big year for him. So look at maybe that. especially at home. He's been hitting like crazy, so I wouldn't mind that. But I don't look at home run props because those are, I'm going to call those degenerate bets. But I just don't bet them.
That's fair.
I was looking at a couple here, a couple that really looked halfway decent, and games I like overs with. I was looking at Reese Hoskins potentially against Washington,
Ooh.
and I'll look at Patrick Wisdom in Coors Field.
Okay.
All right. How do we feel about the White Sox on the run line today?
I did not bet that. I didn't bet that game is our best bet over at Picks and Parlays.
Oh, okay. I don't like paying for Giolito's name. I'm just going to be real honest about that. Against a team like the Royals that's cashed me a whole lot, although they didn't do it yesterday. Or do we have any women's Olympics picks? I don't think
United
today
States, move on. All right, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, the
USA
United States is
-1
good. Yeah, the USA is going to win gold in that. It's that the women's is a little bit more obvious than the men's, I believe, when it comes to gold medals with basketball. I think that this USA team, they're going to win gold for the women's side. It's a little bit more hairy when it comes to the the men's side for the gold medal, but I mean, I don't look at the women's Olympic basketball.
Okay.
And then I saw Tommy's thing said over first 5. If you're gonna bet an over, bet it full game.
Especially with the Phillies.
Yeah, because with first 5s, you're going after starting pitchers. If you got like an over, most of the time it's because unless you really want to fade the starting pitchers. But I would rather much go after the over with that Philly bullpen and Washington's bullpen now, which is not going to be good because they got rid of a couple pieces. So if you're going to go over on any game and in that stretch, you got to go full game.
I don't do that. I know you guys like to do I don't like to set it in my head that I only go under or over in certain parts of the game because I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I just seem so set in your heads. And
well, if you think about it, with the biggest thing with an over is I want the teams that I have the over on to have as many innings as they can to put up some runs.
Yeah, but the number's smaller.
Yeah,
that's just it. There's so many games that go over in the first 5 that don't go over the full game because they stop the bleeding and they pull it together. But like with teams that hit early, and I get with this particular example, the Phillies bullpen is something you want a piece of. So the over full game is what makes sense because they do have a bad bullpen. But like with the Marlins, I'm a Marlins first 5 over person because the Marlins score early. Orioles come from behind a lot. So Orioles, I'm a full game Oriole. So I'm just don't just set it in your head.
It's situational, yeah.
Because it's this, I do this is all I'm saying.
Unders for me, I will never touch a full game under because I don't want to mess.
Bullpen. But that's what I mean. You're drawing a line in the sand. Like I'll never take it under. It's like, but that's
I don't want a full game under because I don't want to have to worry about what the bullpens are going to do.
What if they have good bullpens? That's my point. What if
still, bullpens are bullpens. They're just a bunch of failed starters. So I don't want to touch these bullpens if I don't have to.
I'm going to let y'all go. I'm in a bad mood. I'm going to fight with everybody today. So I'm going to do a quick, I love you guys. I'm going to do a quick recap real quick though. Just for what's in our thing. Marlins first 5 is what we're digging on. Orioles full game and under the 9 and Orioles first 5 plus the run line plus the half of a run and under 5 for the first 5. Astros first 5 plus 190. And we're going to go Astros over 8.5. Then we've got for the Olympics, men basketball, Slovenia minus the 2.5. And then wait for Australia. They're plus 12 right now. See if you can't get more points right before game time. So that's what's up. Yes, over. That's what we said.
No, over.
No, under. I'm lying.
Under.
I'm lying. It's under. I thought you don't take full games under. Isn't that the whole damn talk you just had?
I do. Okay. I do. I don't mess with first 5s in general. That's just not. I don't get into that, but that's I won't get into it.
Again, it's like, why do you limit yourself? Why? I don't take big favorites or home team run lines. That's my thing. So maybe it's the same. All right. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm sorry I don't feel good. I'm trying to just do my best and get through it. But thank y'all for joining us. We do have Total Chaos on tonight. It's Sean Higgs and Nick Parsons will be on. Tim, Craig said he'll take you on tomorrow for Total Chaos. So it's on. I hope you win tonight. Otherwise, someone else is going to take. No, you can still have them tomorrow.
Yeah, I still get them. I still get them. I penciled
Tim
it in.
did a Total Chaos with Cam Ross, and those games happen tonight. So search that in your thing for 8/4/21 Total Chaos, and that way you can get that. And then look for it tonight with Sean Higgs and Nick Parsons at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll all get excited for tomorrow night. Tim and Craig Trapp, the match of the century.
Good.
All right, guys. Good luck to everyone today. Hit that like on your way out. We'll catch you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern on Game Time Decision.
See ya.
Bye.